Hey, it's Brassfacts here. Did you know Geissele makes a red dot? Heads up, it's plant jizz season, so I'm going to be sounding extra shitty for about 30 days. Not much we can do about it. So, the Warner and Swasey red dot. The Geissele page states that Warner and Swasey is the one manufacturing this, but Warner and Swasey went defunct in the 80s. A minimum effort Google search later, Geissele owns the trademark to Warner and Swasey, and there is no such thing as a company under that name. So yeah, it's a Geissele red dot. As an aside, Geissele owns a lot of funny trademark names like Weapon Makers, For God and Country, a Snake, a Spear, and my ultimate favorite, the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Carbine. God, I can't wait for SHOT Show 2024. Hey, what's that rifle over there? Oh yeah, it's the Super Precision Duty Ultimate Fighting Carbine. Holy fucking shit. It imitates the form factor and design of a Acro P2 with the unique twist that it doesn't actually work with Acro footprints. Wow, revolutionary. Now technically, this will sort of interface with an Acro footprint if you really want it to. The lug is smaller and the dimensions let it actually clamp to an Acro cutout, but no, it doesn't actually work, practically speaking. Should your Warner and Buffett red dot fail, you have these little handy backup irons up here that allow you to, in theory, shoot with them.
Alright, 30 yards. Alright, that's all high right. Let me aim left low. There we go. Okay, pretty sure you can just do this.
In practice, there's such a short sight radius that you're actually probably more effective just boxing the target within the window of your red dot, even if the batteries are gone. We have the usual fake night vision settings that are more so settings to be used at night versus settings for night vision. Night vision clarity is the usual bottom of the barrel night vision transmission that we're used to. But whatever, who cares? No one is buying a night vision capable optic from a company too afraid to put their name on the side of the product. So anyway, how's the durability? Admittedly, I only use this thing for like one range session and 300 rounds, but I've already reviewed this red dot. It's a Swamp Fox Kraken. No, really. This is a Swamp Fox Kraken, which, by the way, mine broke, so, yeah, I already did this review. The exterior design is very, very similar. The turret's identical. The window layout, identical. The emitter design, identical. Position of the emitter, layout, and cutout in the physical material, identical. They have the exact same brightness settings, 10, and 2 of which are night vision. And just come on. Like, look at it. It's the same thing with slight cosmetic differences. In fact, it becomes really obvious that this is an imitation of something else when we look at something like the CNH Duty Dot, right, with identical buttons, screw mounting points, and everything. Once again, with 10 brightness, 2 of which are NV, exact same housing, emitter, button placement, screw styles, whatever. We look at the Geissele Optic thingy over here. You know the drill, same button, same size, same form factor, same brightness, same screws, similar logo placement. In fact, if you go on AliExpress, you can find the unbranded version of exactly these things, with all the same features visually, for about 200 bucks. Ironically, somehow the Geissele version, which comes with an actual mount, is by far the best deal of the bunch, coming in at 150 bucks instead of 350 for the Kraken, slightly more for the CNH Precision, and about 250 for the Geissele one. If I had to guess, the OEM probably offers them little like add-ons and such, like emitter type, housing type, add-ons, mounts, potting, you name it. Okay, I'm obviously having a bit of fun here poking at Geissele, but it's just worth understanding. Geissele is a premium brand, and this thing spends zero time with Geissele. Like, I'm pretty sure they ship it to their physical location here in the United States, so when they ship it to you, the piece of paper says Geissele Automatic Pennsylvania instead of whatever province China. But functionally, this is drop shipping with extra steps. Alright, let's pump the brakes here for a second. SIG, Hallsun, exact same deal. And in fact, those two share the exact same OEM. Here's the thing. I don't actually care too much if companies do this. This is staggeringly common outside of the firearms industry. If I had to guess, like close to 90% of things are made by a very small number of companies and then distributed and rebranded. Most things you buy in the market require large economies of scale, which is much easier to do if you have a singular company churning out a bajillion of these things. But for those that are asking me to review the CNH one, legitimately I got like 40 questions last video. Hey man, it's the exact same optic. Why am I being so harsh on Geissele though? Because I am being kind of a douche and also here. Like I said, I have no problem with companies doing this. This is how things are done. I mean, I love me some Holsons, right? And I love me some SIG red dot sights. And for 150 bucks, aside from just being terrible form factor, this is actually perfectly fine for what you're getting. But as just a little bit unsolicited advice, Geissele is not SIG. Geissele is not Holson. Geissele is a premium Gucci brand that prides itself on being premium to the point that it is legitimately annoying to interact with anyone that drinks the Geissele Kool-Aid, justified or not. The Geissele name means something, far more than, say, SIG USA or Vortex. There is an expectation of excellence with every single Geissele product that it has built up over the years. I'm not sure it's a great idea to contaminate your product line with a rebranded Swamp Fox Kraken, which itself is a knockoff Acro. At least they had the wherewithal to realize the word Geissele should probably not adorn the side of this thing, so instead they made a zombie company as a stand-in here. Anyway, I don't know. There's no real conclusion in this video. Thanks for watching. This was a quicker one, but I thought it was kind of funny and a little interesting, and now I'm absolved of having to do any C&H reviews as well, because why? Oh man, I hope I don't sound terrible on the recording. Okay, see you guys later.
The other dog didn't whine so much.
Oh no. Nova.
Nova, you're about to be replaced.
Nova Actual. It's being discontinued.
Discontinued Nova, being replaced by Nova 2 Improved.
Legacy product right here.
Yep.